Yo guys, what's up? Today I'm here with a new video. Just want to discuss something that has come to my ears again. This time it's about the TV show Once Upon a Time. So for you guys that don't know the show, it's a show about fairy tales coming to life in this town in Maine. Um, without spoiling too much, this goes on for around 6 or 7 seasons now, and it has a big fan base, and which I am a part of. I actually like the show, so that's why I make this video. And today, after I've actually had a break from a lot of TV shows, I just read that it's getting canceled after season 7, so that sucks. Also, I'm reading right now that it actually is a soft reboot, the 7th season, which I had no idea. I just finished watching the 6th season like yesterday, and it was a pretty good ending. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but it was a good ending, I think. Except for the cliffhanger for the people that saw it. There's a cliffhanger, and it leads to season 7. The only thing is, this the subject of this video. Um, season 7 will not be featuring the old cast members. So this is like my Scream video, but this time it's about Once Upon a Time. So 6 main characters are leaving the show, including Jennifer Goodwin, who plays Snow White, Josh Dallas, Charming, her husband, Jerry Gilmore, who is Henry, who is the son of Regina and Emma, um, Emily de Ravin, or Raven, I don't know how you pronounce her name, I'm sorry, which who plays Belle. She's also leaving. Um, Excuse me if I mispronounce these names, but Rebecca Mader, who plays Zelina, will also not be returning. So there you have it, guys. And of course, Jennifer Morrison, who plays Emma, is also not coming back. Apparently, they all left like last year somewhere. Last year they said something about it, and apparently that's when they made public that they would be leaving the show. So that's kind of sad to see them go. So I actually read up a bit about it, and I was actually quite surprised to read up that Emily and oh gosh, who was it? Oh yeah, Rebecca and Emily. They didn't go willingly. They were forced to leave the show. So here's where the gripe is here. It's Belle is the wife of Rumpelstiltskin, so I don't understand why they would keep Rumpel and get rid of Belle, unless the actress is not willing to reprise her role. But from what I've heard, she was very excited to reprise her role as well. But the producers just didn't think she was right for season 7 for some reason. I just don't know. I don't understand why they would do that, but that's how it is now. Um, and Rebecca, who plays Zelina, again, she's the sister of Regina, and she is also not coming back, which is weird, seeing as I've also read that she did not want to leave. They made her go. So the conclusion here is, from what I've heard and read, is that Jennifer, Josh, and Jerry, and Jennifer, they all left because their contract was running out. They signed for 6 seasons, I guess, and yeah, after that, they can choose to stay and reprise their role. But I think they wanted to move on to new things, which I can understand. I can respect that. I mean, 6 seasons is pretty good for a TV show. So it's not that I don't appreciate what they've done so far, but I think the show, uh, many shows have this problem that one of the cast members leaves and the show just isn't the same. Now I'm glad that they didn't remove Rumpel because the show is pretty much um, weighing down on him. He is the whole centerpiece of the story. if you ask me, because you know, in almost every story you see Rumpel, he's part of it somehow, either through curse or personal matters. So I'm glad that they didn't get rid of him. He's also being played by a great actor whose name is Robert Carlyle, and great actor. He also voiced two games. My gosh, I can't remember the names. Castlevania and Castlevania Lords of Shadows. The reboots for Xbox and PS3, I believe, and PC, of course. So if you haven't played those and you're a big fan of Robert Carlyle, go play those. Pretty good games, a lot like God of War, but that's another subject for another video, perhaps. So yeah, um, the weird thing about this is that I've read the tweets of the producers, and they're saying that they are heartbroken and that they will miss these uh, great actors and actresses that are departing the show. So I don't understand why they are um, feeling heartbroken if they are the ones that um, wanted to get rid of them in the first place. I don't understand, except for of course those four that are leaving willingly. But they're free to do what they want. Of course, I'm happy that they're moving on with new things in their life, and yeah, I can understand that. It's just I will be beginning to watch season 7 today to catch up. I believe there's a mid-season hiatus in between those. I don't really know why they do that, but they always do that stuff. So also, other shows are being put on hiatus right now because of the Olympics. So perhaps that has to do something with it. Um, so yeah, we'll have to see. I think there's about 10 episodes for season 7 so far. So I'm gonna look at those, and I might have to judge for myself if it's worth watching, because I mean, if it's at least relatable to the past seasons. So we have to wait and see how this one goes. But the end for season 6 was, in my opinion, perfect. A perfect ending for the whole Once Upon a Time universe. I think they, of course, I haven't seen the shows yet, season 7, but I really hope they do justice and that they don't mess it up, because they still have Robert Carlyle and Killian Hook, whose real name I don't really remember right now. But he's also a great actor. They have Regina. I don't want to mispronounce her name. Lena Perella, I think is how you pronounce it. She's also a great actress. She's been with the show since season 1 throughout season 7. So they are the die-hard cast that sticks to the end, which I respect as well. So we have to wait and see how this one plays out. I really hope to do a finale, because from what I've read, Jennifer Morrison is not willing to be a part of more than one episode in the season. And I've read up on Google, and from what I've seen, she's only featured in the first episode. So that could mean that we will not be getting to see a big all of them reuniting in the end and having a big happy ending. But maybe the producers will flop a rabbit out of their hats and do a big old Houdini on us and get them all to say goodbye one last time. And yeah, that's what most people are waiting for right now. So I hope this will work out. I'm also want to thank you guys for all the support that I got from my last video on the Screen TV series. Still waiting for that, to watch that as well. I have to catch up on a lot of shows, but if you guys enjoy these little breakdowns of shows and whatnot, let me know in the comments. I'm a bit new to this. I just want to keep you guys up to date, and these are like the things that if you're a fan of the show, you're not gonna like this stuff, but you want to know why it's happening. So that's what I'm trying to explain in this video right here. So I hope you guys find it useful, and yeah, I hope to